When you think of disease in the Middle Ages, one word comes to mind: plague. The Black Death killed millions, leaving behind empty villages and mass graves. But the truth is, the plague wasn't the only nightmare disease in medieval times. There were other killers, stranger, slower, and sometimes more terrifying. For example, leprosy. For centuries, it was one of the most feared conditions in Europe. Your skin would turn pale and raw, your nerves died, and your limbs wasted away. To the healthy, the sick looked less than human, and so they were treated that way. Lepers were forced into colonies outside the city walls, made to ring a bell or carry a clapper to warn others of their approach. And more often than not, the stigma destroyed them long before the disease ended their life. Then there were the illnesses of hunger. Medieval diets were poor, and when famine struck, it caused far-reaching devastation. Scurvy made gums bleed and teeth fall out. Wounds refused to heal, and the skin bruised at the slightest touch. Children grew up stunted, with twisted spines and bent bones, a sign of a condition called rickets, caused by malnutrition. In times of shortage, disease spread through towns like wildfire, wiping out entire communities. But perhaps the most mysterious of all was the sweating sickness. First appearing in the late 1400s, it arrived without warning. Victims would first shiver with chills, but then collapse in violent fevers and were drenched in sweat so heavy it soaked through the mattress. Most were dead within a single day, and no one knew what caused it. It could have been a deadly virus or contaminated water, parasite-borne bacteria or food poisoning. Some said it was punishment sent by God. But just as suddenly as it came, it vanished, leaving behind only fear and speculation. Even now, historians and scientists don't know for sure what caused it. The Middle Ages were a dangerous place. Death didn't just come from the plague, it came from rotting flesh, starving bones, and mysterious fevers that struck in the dead of night. So, which would you rather face? The slow decay of leprosy, hunger that eats you alive, or the sweat that kills you by morning?